Hello everyone, it's me again, Happy Jen. I'm here today to talk about something a little off topic for myself. Normally I make videos about vegan things or starseed things or anything metaphysical or health related. So today I would like to make a video answering some questions about lesbians. So just in case you didn't know, I'm a lesbian, a happily married lesbian in a relationship with my wife for almost 16 years now. So we've been together since I was 18 years old. I'll be 34 this year, and that's pretty much straight for the entire 16 years. We have been married since 2013 when it became legal in our state. And for me, I don't think that it's anything special. I don't consider it anything special. It's normal to me because it's my normal life. But I do find that, one, we get a lot of stares even though we live in a big city like Baltimore. Two, we hear a lot of the same questions and comments. So today I thought I would address those comments, and since I have to wait anyway for her to get out of work. So the number one thing that people normally say is, have you ever tried being with a guy? If you have only tried, then, maybe you would be. Or how do you know if you haven't tried? My response to how do I know if I haven't tried is, and I would try to make this as PG as possible for you, but it's normally to a man, I would say, have you ever tried a wiener in your bum? So, most straight men automatically get repulsed and they immediately get the point. So you've never wanted one in there, so you've never tried it, right? Okay, well now you get it. I've never wanted one in there, so I've never tried it. So that usually works for that. Now if it was a woman, I suppose I would say the same thing to her in a less vulgar way, perhaps. Have you ever tried being with a woman? Okay, well, then how do you know that you don't like it? It's just your personal preference. So for myself personally, ever since I was like 2 years old, I was thinking sexual things about girls with other girls. Now, I know a lot of people think that's too young to think like that, but it was not for me. That's the truth. I got caught when I was 2 years old, basically. I don't know if I can say 69, but 69 in girl Barbie dolls. So my mom kind of should have known since I was 2 years old, but she was just like, where did you get that from? And I think I said it looked like it felt good. I don't know. So by 4, I was doing normal things like humping, or other girls, or touching boobies even though we didn't have any. I would get caught doing things like that. And I didn't do any of those things with any boys. And it was not because there weren't any around, it's just because I didn't want to. So when I got into grade school, it became popular, to have boyfriends. So I got my boyfriends in drawing contests. I would draw girls, actually, and have other girls draw girls with me to compete against me to get these boyfriends. So I always won the boyfriends with my drawings because I drew pictures of girls with big boobs and in bikinis. So another signifier. Now, I did have a boyfriend when I was 12 years old. I asked my mom if it was okay to get my phone number out and stuff, and at that point I was telling my close friends that I thought that I was bisexual, that I was going to probably have boyfriends and girlfriends, because I didn't really know what a lesbian was, or that being a lesbian was really an option. I didn't really understand it yet. So when I was 15, I met my first girlfriend, and that was the first girl basically that ever tried to, talk to me in that manner. And I came out at 15 as a lesbian. So once it happened, that was it. I was done. I never had any inclinations to be with any men. So that's my response to that. You are born this way. Not that you cannot develop feelings later on in life that change, but for the most part, I believe that we're born this way. We're born with our preferences, just like we like chocolate over vanilla or daylight as opposed to nighttime. That's our preference. That's what we're turned on by. You can't make yourself be turned on by something that you're not turned on by. So one of the other questions is, did someone hurt you? Did a man hurt you to make you turn gay? Did your father molest you? Or did you have a guy like break your heart? And for me, no, I was not ever molested. I was just born sexual, very, sexually interested. And I know a lot of people that were, but they are not gay. Turns out you guys are wrong on that theory. So my father sucked, but he never did anything to me to make me be gay. Lots of dads suck and their kids don't turn out gay, or lots of dads are great and their kids turn out gay. So in this case, I can't blame it on my father or any guy that broke my heart. My first boyfriend was awesome. And other than that, let's see, the most common other question that I get is, and a lot of people are embarrassed to even ask this question, but how do you have sex? Now, we can't get into details because this is YouTube, but one thing is for sure, we do not scissor. A lot of people think that's real because of South Park, and that is not real. I'm not going to say that I've never tried that in my life, because probably did, and it's just as a teenager trying out things. So, but not as this is how lesbians have sex. So that's not it either. And when you're watching porn, it's not accurate. You're getting a male version of what men expect lesbians to be. So in reality, it's more like, it's going to depend on the preference of the people, but it's more like, I guess, the same thing that you have going on in your straight relationship or your gay relationship. There's intimacy there, there's kissing there, there's maybe some dirty talk depending on who it is or what day of the week it is. You might, instead of a penis, we use our hands. So I don't know why that's so difficult to understand. From our perspective, we're looking at it like we don't have to wait for it to get hard, and we're always ready, and we can keep going, and it doesn't go soft, and all of these aspects. But I've had plenty of straight guys basically argue all of those aspects with me as well, about their penises being more sensitive, or about us not really having sex because we're not having a penis. So that's all ridiculous. If that's the definition, then I guess we're both virgins, and I guess we're both going to die virgins because we're married and we're lesbians, and that means we're never getting any penis. So, one other question that we always get is, are we ever going to have any children? Yes, we want very much so to have children. We are trying to have kids, and hopefully that happens. The follow-up question to that is always, are you afraid that your kids are going to have a hard time because they have two moms? I'm not at all afraid of that, not even in the slightest, but my wife admittedly is a little afraid of that. I'm more concerned with things like, what are they going to call her? I feel like I already know they'll call me mom, but I don't know what they'll call her. And she's more concerned with whether or not they're going to be discriminated against because of having two female parents. So, those are the main questions and aspects of lesbianism that I can think of. Oh, I guess I figured out another one. We don't want to have sex with our friends, and we're not attracted to our friends. So, if you're straight and you have a gay or lesbian friend, you should know that just like you're not attracted to everybody that you meet, we're not attracted to everyone that we meet either. And also, if you're in a committed relationship with someone, you're probably not trying to, excuse my language, sleep with your friends. So, you guys can chill out with all that, okay? we don't think about you that way. So when you grew up in high school and, you know, you guys changed in front of each other, or for me, I did like this back tickling thing with my friends, or we would take our bras off and hang them on the bed and stuff like that, they've come back to ask me later on, like, was there anything funny there? Did I ever think anything about them? Did I have any feelings for them? No, I didn't. I did not think about you like that at all. So I had my girl crushes, but it wasn't on any of my best friends or anything. So I love you guys. I hope this video helped. If you have any more questions, I would love to answer them for you. I cannot speak for the whole entire lesbian community or the gay community, but I can speak for myself and my partner. So feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below for any more questions that you might have that are not disgusting, and anything else that you would like to see me make videos about, because as it stands, it's just going to be a whole lot more spiritual stuff, meditation, anything to do with ascension, starseeds, aliens, and healthy food and veganism stuff. I'm probably going to start doing cooking shows because I noticed that there's nobody out there making vegan cooking channels. So we'll see how that goes and how soon I can get that up and going for you. I love you. Have a great day.